I'm Alex McCormick from MAK Advertising. I'm not going to stay here, but just going to see those off at the back there. My company is an advertising company, and we've been in existence for 30 or 40 years. We operate in Queensland and have offices in Townsville and Kent. I'll sit down now. I guess I'm just staggered about the amount of people here that aspire to be in the creative industry. It's just incredible, and every one of you is full of fire. It's good to see. If I can just take a bit of creative license before I start with the council, if you don't mind, I would hope that, and this is not a question, this is just a comment, I would hope that any moves that the council makes on growing the creative industry in Townsville will be in complete consultation with the stakeholders, which are you people. I think we've got to have that. When I came in the door, I was late this morning. The great statement that I heard from Ryan was that we want people to be as vehement about the creative arts as they are about sport. And they are about sport in Townsville, and they're not about the creative arts. So I think that's a real target that we somehow want to reach. And if we create the need for the people, then the rest will follow. It'll be like a domino effect. The big danger for people like myself and people in this panel who run their own business is to become recessed in their own business. Instead of looking at the creative arts as a holistic business, we're inclined to worry about what's happening in our business. And that's a danger, because in the last decade, the most wonderful thing that's happened in teaching institutes is that the teaching institutes have integrated the creative arts. So people who are in the creative industry now get a look at all industries that are associated with the creative arts, and that's a wonderful thing. That hasn't flowed through to people who own business, unfortunately, because we still keep in our own little world and put a lock and key on it. And so there was if I can just go back, and this is a long time, so if they go back 30 years ago, there used to be a club in Townsville called the Media Club. And the Media Club used to be in the Rise Hotel, the bar at the Rise Hotel. And it operated every Friday night. And if you wanted to see a good sample of eagle, that's where you had to go. That was the most egotistical place in town. But having said, and we had everybody there. They came from all industry. They came from theatre. Lyle Hill used to come along. And the manager of the bulletin was Ron McLean then, and Cedric, etc. And Ken Sutcliffe, you remember Ken Sutcliffe? Ken Sutcliffe, Channel 7 used to come. And I guess the great thing about that was that you had time to interact with other people. I think then it was, excuse me, but I think it was a boys' club then, and there wasn't too many females that came along. But, however, in its own energy, it created interaction between all facets of media, which I think is a good thing. We don't have that today. Now, for instance, if we could grab everybody here and put them in a room, and the Media Club, of course, was a great venue for having a beer or a glass of wine, which was the real reason for coming. If we could grab everybody here and put them in a media club or a creative club, we would have the catalyst to start something big. And starting something big is lobbying. It's with councils, it's with state government, it's with federal government, and it's got to be done as a holistic body. If we try and do it individually, and I think the closest to it is what JCU is doing, which I'm very happy to be part of, is the external board for the creative arts. And we get to meet people who are from all industry, and that's a terrific venue. Unfortunately, we don't meet often enough. It's probably bi-monthly or quarterly, whatever it might be. But it's a great venue to explore, and if that sort of venue could be done outside JCU or in conjunction with JCU as a sort of a club. And I understand that you're all from all different walks of life. You're volunteers, and somebody else is running a business, and but it's all creative and it's all great in direction. I come from Ireland. I know nobody would guess that here, but anyway. But I come from Belfast, and Belfast is a working man's town, working person's town. It's a shipyard, much like Glasgow. And the creative arts in Townsville, when I left it, which was 40 years ago, they weren't there. Dublin in Ireland took on the creative mantle, and it became the creative hub of Ireland. However, having said that, and back recently, Belfast has now taken on a creative mantle and started to turn the tide around. And the reason why I'm bringing up that analogy, we have, it's not a problem, but it's an inheritance in Townsville. Well, Townsville is a working town. It doesn't, or hasn't over the years, attracted naturally creative industry. Now that's changing, and you go to any art gallery in town, any theatre in town, anywhere in town, and it's wonderful. The talent there is absolutely superb. So I think Townsville is about to turn round. However, that catalyst is needed in the same way that the Cowboys and the Crocodiles got up and running. It was a bunch of businessmen in cohesion with the city council, state government, that produced the funds that started the catalyst for that whole thing. So I think that's where we have to start.